actively target every community in different ways every single day.
Well, today, the FTC, law enforcement agencies, and community leaders gathered to talk about how to spot and avoid scammers.
KETV News Watch 7's Eddie Messel has this 7 Can Help report to avoid being scammed.
Last year, people reported losing $10 billion to fraud, and that's not including those who didn't report, according to Katie Daffin with the FTC.
The best way for people to recover from fraud is to protect themselves in the first place and know what to watch out for. So we want to spread the word to everyone, the red flags, so they can avoid fraud.
So what are some of those red flags? Imposter scams made up for the largest amount of fraud reports in Nebraska in 2023 at 3,238. That's people posing as a government agency, business, or someone else people would trust.
Like they say, it's not about paying me, it's about protecting your money. Or they have multiple people involved, someone from a company, someone from a government agency. And so these very sophisticated schemes are really easy to fall for, and people lose a lot of money.
Omaha resident Sharafat Ray knows this all too well. After serving as a translator in Afghanistan with the U.S. Armed Forces, Ray moved to New York looking for a translator job. At first thought, he thought he had one. But things took a turn for the worst.
They just said, okay, here's the money. We sent you the check. The check was more than what I was going to get.
The scammer then asked Ray to deposit the money into his bank account and send them the remaining balance.
The check will not clear the banking system in 4 to 5 days, but it shows the money is there. So I ended up sending my money to that person, even though I did the job, even though I did the work.
Stories like Ray's are all too common. He's now a cybersecurity professional helping others avoid a similar outcome.
The due diligence in order to, whenever they're looking online, to make sure that it's secure, it's a website that's well known, and try to consult with someone else before going there.
Daffin says to remember, no legitimate government agency or business will ever ask you to pay with cash, cryptocurrency, buy an app, or buy gift cards. To continue the work of the FTC to stop scammers, you could report what you're seeing to reportfraud.ftc.gov. Reporting in Omaha, Eddie Messel, KETV News Watch 7.